Here we go. All right. Hi, everybody, and welcome. Don't know what was wrong with the tech in the front there, but you know, some days, right? Some days, just get the seam ripper out and you're working on it. Thank you guys for tuning in. I am joined again by the lovely Sarah, yay, who's awesome. So we're going to go lickety split. And you know what today is? It's batiks. Yay, yay. All right, so if you are brand new, welcome so much. Thank you so much for coming. And if you're return, thank you. You're awesome. Awesome people. I do have loyal people that come every time. So I think that says something. It says, you guys are great. So here is how it works. I'm going to pull up a thing here. Let's see, let's do this one. Here is how it works. I'm actually going to preview one this time, but I will show a fabric and tell you about that fabric. If you want this, if you got to take that home with you, you need to put it in the comments, and Sarah will pull it and put it in a basket that is for you. She'll put your little name on the basket, and then after we are all finished, I will send you an invoice. Now, your first time here, you need to send me an email saying your name, shipping address, and your phone number, and that way I can contact you and we can get all the pricing for shipping and everything all done. You have 24 hours to pay that invoice, and if you don't, it's going to go to the next in line. So there we are. Any questions, everyone? Welcome. All right. Okay. So I think, let me pull up my other camera here. I want, which ones do I want here? I want this one, and then I want, hang on a second. Hold on. I got it. I do this. I am a professional. All right. Then I want, oh, that's what I want. I want to do, okay. Wait, I got it. I got it figured out. So we had a way to do the sewing machine with the table. Look at this. This, oh, you guys don't know what I'm talking about, but it's really cool. Okay. All right, so, ta-da! Look at this. This is awesome. Okay, up here in the corner is the preview. This is what's coming next, and this is what's up for grabs right now. So, what I have, I'm working on batik yardage because it's batik time. Yay! And this is BY4. This is 2/3 of a yard. It's kind of a nice limey green batik, army colored limey green batik. Got that. There we go. Okay. All right. And you saw this one. This is it's from Island Batiks, BG1. It is 1 3/4. 1 3/4. It's really pretty. Really pretty one. Yellows and greens in there. Really nice. It's so springy. I love it. I love it. Okay, and then the one you saw there, let me know if you like the preview stuff. If we don't like the preview stuff, I won't do it. And I feel like you're missing my face, but that's okay. Maybe you don't want to see my face, so there we go. This is BG3, and it is limes and lemons, and that is the color, my friend, limes and lemons. But it harkens back to my thought that lime green is a neutral, and I can prove it. Okay, so here we have this gorgeous lime green. It is BG3, and there's 1 3/8. Thank you, ma'am. All right. Next up we have BG2. BG2, there's 2 yards of this. It's a beautiful green fabric. It's just gorgeous, almost emerald, like a light emerald. Sarah is nodding. She agrees with me. Light emerald, and there's 2 yards there. And you notice it's $24 for the 2 yards. That is $12 a yard. That is pre-inflation prices, people. Pre-inflation. There we go. All right. This one, it always makes me think of lemonade. I think I showed that in the preview there. It does make me think of lemonade. BY2, and there's 1 1/3, and I just think they're really pretty together. Very, very pretty. Very, very pretty batik. All right, we're keeping going. This next up is BY1. BY1 that we've got here. And this is just a really sweet yellow. Think like, it's kind of like a buttery yellow. And I say that, I like to give, I'm gonna look at you in the face here real quick. I like to give you guys the descriptions of the colors when I can, because sometimes from my camera, under my lights, into my stuff, and then out there and into your monitor, it can look really different. So sometimes I like to give you the description just so you know. All right, so who do we have with us today? Say howdy. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know who's there. Is it spring there? It's so gorgeous here. It's just gorgeous. All right, so this is BY1, a yard and 1/8, a beautiful buttery, lemony buttery batik. Ooh, lemon butter. That sounds nice, doesn't it? I think I'm hungry. Okay. And next we have a fantastic orange. Orange, one of the most neglected colors in your stash, I'm telling you. This is BA1, and there's 5/8 of a yard. Fantastic orange. If you're a Bronco fan, that is the color. Pumpkins, tomato. Why did I say? I almost said tomatoes. Sarah, you got to stop me. That's BA1. BA1.
I mean, that is the color of vodka cream tomato sauce.
All right, so next we have BY3. BY3, and this is it's a directional design from Island Batik, a yard and a half, but it has some of these fantastic yellows and oranges that we've already seen here today. So it's nice, great choice to get. BY3, BY3. And that's my dogs. Did you hear my dogs? Dogs barking. There must have been a leaf, a passing squirrel, a fat quarter to shake a stick at. Okay, this is BR1, BR1. It's yard and 5/8. Again, from Island Batiks. See, it has the same texture as this one it's here waiting, but it's the red and yellows and oranges. A really nice one. Oh, hello, Francine. Oh my goodness, I haven't seen you in ages. Oh, how are you? I hope you're doing well. And how's the weather there? Francine would like BY3, and Sarah is on it. She's on it. I love it. All right, so this is BR1. The red. Am I facing those the right way for you?
That's fine, yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, the next we have is BR2. I put the label on there a little jaunty. So that's BR2. 2 yards of this gorgeous stuff. Same again from Island Batik. The other yellow that we saw would be beautiful with this, but also some of the ones that I have coming up would look really nice with it as well. It will go really well. It's very nice. And enough, there's enough here to do a little bit of something with it. The 2 yards, you can certainly accomplish something. So that is BR2. BR2. All right. This one, this is like my favoriteest color. And I'm going to get my next in line here going. There we go. This is one of my absolute favorite colors. I love this. It's a yard and a half. BB1. BB1. Beautiful. It's like water. Aqua, water, and waves. Batik. Just gorgeous. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Francine. Thank you so much. All right, so that is BB1. BB1. All right, next up. And these two that I'm going to show you, they look they're very similar. They're clearly the same colorway, the same colors, but a little bit different texture. This is BB4, a yard and an 1/8, and you can see it's kind of a, it makes me think of a lot of the Hawaiian quilts that you see. It makes me think of that. So, yeah, a nice aqua on a cream background, and that's BB4. And then next is its friend, BB5, or BB3, excuse me, BB3. And you can tell that is a similar color. It's the exact same colors, but a little bit different texture to give you a little bit more variety. So that is BB3. BB3. There we go. Okay, working our way through the yardage here. Then we have BG4. Now greens, I have to say, I will absolutely say this, they are the trickiest to show you with the lighting and everything, especially the dark green. So I'm going to hold it up here so you can see. But that is BG4. This is a much better image than the one in the other camera. But it's just a gorgeous evergreen. Think evergreen, right? Evergreen. Perfect for an evergreen thing if you want that. And that's 3/4 of a yard. BG4. BG4. All right. Oh, next up. Oh, my mercy. Look at that. It's a mustardy green. It's not lemon. It's not
quite chartreuse.
It's not chartreuse. It's kind of, that elusive fabric that you've been looking for, all over the place. Here it is. This is the one. It's unique. It's 3/8 of a yard. It's BY5. BY5. Okay. And All right, so we're getting, these are half yards. So I'll work through the half yards here real quick. All right, this is BY19. BY19. This is neon. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. This is neon. You want a fabric that stands out? This is the one. Just little touches, like little croutons on salad. That's all you need. But that's BY19, and that's a half a yard. Thank you. I'll just slide it over, and then you can work your magic. Okay. This is BBB7. I know the codes. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, people. BBB7. This is Banyan Batiks, and it's from their Catan collection. So it's a background with just a little bit of texture. They actually, so when they make these from the Catan, which I'll show you a few more here, they use rice. They throw rice on it before they use the dyes. And I don't know exactly how it works, but the effect is created by rice, and it makes total sense. It looks just like it. So that's BBB7. BBB7. And we have a nice yellow. This is kind of a lemony green. There's some green to it. There's a little bit of liminess to it. But that is BBY14. It's a half a yard. Sorry, that's kind of obscured on there. But it is a half a yard. The little sticker came off. Half a yard there. Oh, another half a yard cut off. My goodness. This is a half a yard, though. I promise. And it's, again, Banyan Batiks with the Catan in the Catan variety. And here's the next one. All right. This is a BBO 13. And it has salmon would be the color, I would say. Kind of a salmon. It's a little touch orange, but it's mostly on the salmon side. Real pretty Catan from Banyan Batiks again. And that is BBO 13. BBO 13. Okay, everybody's quiet. We're quiet today. Quiet. All right, this is BBR9. BBR9, it is a half a yard. This is sort of a green-gray background. It kind of looks a little brown. You know, batiks are interesting. It depends on what you have them next to. But it's sort of a green-gray brown.
Like an earthy sage.
It's earthy. She just said earthy. That's it exactly. It's earthy. That's BBR9. BBR9. Okay, and then we have BBR10. BBR10. And this is more gray. So the one we just had was a green gray. This is more gray and with a little bit of yellow in the background there. Again, Catan from Banyan Batiks, and it's a half a yard. Sorry. Okay. And let you organize yourself there. Oh, and coming up, we're moving into our yard cuts from Jenny Kae. Oh, exciting, exciting. I'm going to scooch that there. Okay. All right. Here we have BB6, and this is the last that I have of the Catan from Banyan Batiks. It's a half a yard. It's a light gray with sort of an earthy stoneware kind of look underneath it, I guess. I'm reaching. to describe it today. All right. So next we have JPJ 45. That's a Jenny Kae. I know it. 45. It's 1 yard for $12 a yard. And you know this. If you've been shopping for batiks, you know that this is a good price. So, all right. So that's Jenny Kae. And this is kind of it has a red background and then, a red on there with a little bit of dark green, maroon type of design going on in the background. It's really pretty. Okay. This is a gray that we have here, a gray-green, very subtle flowers. This is a Jenny Kae one, JBG 55, 1 yard, and it's really pretty. All of Jenny Kae's stuff, they just match so well, and they can do so well with other things. But that is Jenny Kae right there. Okay. Next one coming up is JBG 51. There is 1 yard, and this is a gray-green background with brown leaves and flowers on there. You can see a nice blender with a few little highlights in there, so that would be a good choice. Hey, Kim! How are you, girl?
It's the same Kim.
It's the same Kim. Kim's already got her basket. Yay! Thank you, my friend. All right. So here we have another green coming up, and this is a much more limey green. And in fact, if somebody would say, is this a lime green? I would say that's probably pretty close. Pretty close. All right. She's nodding yes, so I think we're good. It is JBG, verbal dyslexia. That's all I can say. 39, 1 yard, really pretty. I think these look like, some kind of flower bells, bluebells.
Yeah, or campanula.
Campanella. Oh, my mercy. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Okay, so that's JBG 39. I have to come up with a better code just so I can say it better. That's what I had to do. Stumbling all over myself. JBG 53, and that's again 1 yard. Now this is, compared to the other one there, this is more gray, and in fact I think I'm going to hold it up here because I'm looking at it in the monitor. It doesn't look the way that I'm expecting it to. So you see this is kind of a minty green, but it has hints of lime in it and kind of hints of gray, and it's a really pretty one. And that is JBG 35. JBG 35. All right, next one. We're almost done with yardage. We're almost done. JBG 37. JBG 37. This is a, I think, kind of going toward a mustard type of background with some browns, but you have a little bit of the yellow in there and a little bit of the green, and it's a really nice combination. Really nice, very pretty. And that is JBG 37, 1 yard. All right, second to last. This is JBY 36. JBY 36. And this one it's a very pale yellow with a little bit of lime to it, but I love the pink stuff that's all running through here. It's really nice. It's a very nice touch. Subtle, but it's going to give you a little bit of interest if that's what you're looking for. Whereas opposed to the lime green we had earlier, that is not subtle at all. Okay. Oh, and that's JBY 36. JBY 36. All right, and last one, and I'm going to switch to batiks over here in the spotlight. Last one is JBY, last piece of yardage that I have, JBY 42. You can see that clearly. JBY 42, and it's 1 yard. It has a little bit of that yellow background, but it's more earthy with a little bit of, like I said, with a little bit of yellow, more like sand. Think sand and the different textures and colors that you might find in the sand. I think that's really good. I have to be done now. I can't. Well, I appreciate it. You don't have to be done. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm just teasing. Okay, let's do some batik fat quarters. All right, I'm going to do these in blocks here, so it's not forever, but that's BQC5. Now, all of these fat quarters should have their own number. I'll do a little mental reset, and I'm going to take a little sip of water here. All of the fat quarters will have an individual number. So even if you just say the number, I think we will be able to get it here at this point. Sarah is nodding with confidence. We're good to go.
That's what the chat's for.
Mm-hmm. That's what the chat is for. Okay. The green she held up. Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay. All right, so let's go. And actually, I think I'm going to switch here and not worry about the preview at this point because we're just me going through so many. Okay, so this one is BQC 46, and I'll kind of unfold these just a little bit so you can see some of the design. Most of these are going to be from Island Batiks. And then this one, BQC 20. It's very similar to this one. I mean, they're just like, oh, well, no, wait, that one's a little bit different. That's not the one I was thinking of. But you can see they all look really nice, and I'm going to just keep stacking them up here. Really nice colors, pops of colors and interest there, absolutely. So let's pull those up a little bit more. Okay, this one is from the same, they're from the same family there. That's BQC 22. And you know, $3 for a batik fat quarter is a good deal. I mean, if you've been to the store, right, Sarah, you've been to the store, you're shopping online, this is a good deal right here. So, yeah, as you can see, it has nice different colors in there. This one would also go nicely together, just the way the colors are. Oh, now I have to refold it. Okay, there we go. And that is BQC 22, BQC 22, and this one, BQC 21, is the same as BQC 20. It's the same thing. So if you're looking for two of the same, go with that one. Go with that one. Okay, there's some more here. BQC 23. Actually, I think I will just start to slide these off,
okay,
just in case. All right, BQC 23, and this is kind of the lemony yellow. We're switching things up as we go along here. This is a little bit of the lemony yellow with kind of a sunburst design. Very pretty, very cute. All right, this is BQC. I don't know why I crossed off that B. Oh, wait a minute. Is that one? Oh, mercy. Okay, I know why I had this in here. Because this isn't actually a batik. I will sell it, but it's not actually a batik. So that's why I marked it down. So it's $250, but that's QC 27. It's not. It looks like a batik, but it's not. And when I unfolded it and everything, you could tell that it's definitely not a batik. So, anyways, there we go. The not batik. It slipped in. It slipped in, y'all. All right, so here I have some exactly the same. These three are all the same. BQC 2, 3, and 4. These are all from the same one. So if you need an assortment, these are really good. Or if you're doing matching sets for somebody, or you need 3/4 of a yard, there you go. So that's BQC 3, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Thank you, ma'am. All right, I'm just going to grab another stack here, and we'll keep going. BQ3. This is a gorgeous purple. I mean, deep grapey purple. That's what it seems like to me. In fact, I'm going to put it up here because, again, the dark colors sometimes don't translate like I feel that they should. But look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, when you see grape juice, this is the color. That's the color that it is. If you're looking for a grape, there it is, my friends. It's beautiful. And that is from, I know this one is from Jenny Bayer. That's one of Jenny Bayer's ones. All right, so BQC 61. This is a purple that has some pretty flowers on it, a kind of a purple magenta, really flowers. Saw them go for $4 plus. Oh, yeah, Kim. Yeah, absolutely. Am I too low? You better buy them. Better buy them before I change my mind and print more stickers. No. All right, so that's BQC 66. This is a pink and brown one. Nice, cute little combination, pink and brown. I'll slide those over. BQC 13. BQC 13. It has pinks and purples, a little bit of magenta. It's very cute, very cute. BQC 8. BQC 8. It's a coral. This is such an unusual color. I don't usually see this color. It's not pink. It's not orange. It's not salmon. It's kind of something that's really interesting, kind of right in the middle there. So if you need something interesting like that, absolutely. Okay. These two are the same, and I think, do I have one more of that? I do not. I do not. Okay, these two are the same. So it is BQC 15 and 16 right there. These are corn. It looks to me like corn stalks or wheat stalks. So it is directional, but really super interesting directional. Wouldn't this be nice as a, like, if there's some block or something you wanted to do a little border on it, a little, or in the sashing? I've seen some amazing sashings, I have to tell you.
Patriotic placemats.
Patriotic placemats. Yes, that is, gosh, I'm so glad she's here. All right, so this is BQC 1, and this is just red, red, red. This is red, right in the middle. It's not too orangey, it's not too pinky, it's red. Beautiful red right there in the middle. And it has some few little leaves on it, and that is BQC 1. And BQC 17, a nice orange. And we've seen already different oranges in this collection. This would absolutely go with it with the flowers. This makes me think of poppies, like orange poppies, doesn't it? That's just what, maybe that is. Poppies, poppies, poppies. Okay. All right. Grab another handful here. Whoop. Okay. I have 2 here. Oh, no, I have 3 that are the same. So that is BQC 45, 47, 48. I think I must have sold the other ones that were in the middle there. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, look at that. Oh, no, that's 34. Okay, these are all the same, though. These are all the same, and I'll unfold one so you get an idea. I love the texture. The texture here makes me think of Starry Night, right? With the swirls and everything. It makes me think of Starry Night. And they're not the same ones. Hang on. These are the same colorways. They're not identical. This one is a Starry Night, and this one are leaves. Lots of leaves. But it's, again, it's the same colorway and with just a leafy texture there. So that is, again, those are BQC 34, 45, 47, and 48. Okay. Oh, and that matches this one right there. That was where the 46 was. What do you know? Okay, let me see if I can get some matching ones together here. Nope, I didn't quite do it. That's all right. These are close, though. These are all friends. They like to be together. Okay, so this is BQC 19. And I love, so you have these brush marks. To me, this looks like you're tramping through the forest or something. The way like the grasses and the ferns and everything. Very tropical. I like that. I like that. This one has the same swirls, kind of the Starry Night, like I was talking about before, in the other color. So that would go nicely with the other Starry Night ones. And then this one has like circles and radiating out from the circles. Very interesting. Something like this could be in the center of a block. It would add a lot of interest. That would be fun. That would be fun. You could certainly fussy cut it and use them to your advantage. So that is BQC 19, 31, and 64. There we go. There we go. All right. Ooh. Okay. Now, this is not the weather out here in my neck of the woods right now, but these are gray days. So there's BQ2, BQ4. These are Jenny Kae batiks, and you can see they're just gray. This one has a little more movement. It's not quite as subtle, but this is great tone on tone when you need to mix in with something and just looking for that perfect color. Well, I gotcha. I gotcha right here. So that's BQ4 and BQ2. I figured out a trick. If I look down at the numbers here, if I look down here, it's harder to see. If I look at my monitor, I can read it better. What do you know? Crazy. Okay, I'm going to show you a few here that kind of, I think these could all go really nicely together. Oh, wrong way. Okay. This is BQC 70, 71, and 72. You can see what I had in mind, right? I was going, oh, that one, that one, that one. All right, this has leaves. I think this is a more, it reminds me of rock climbing a little bit maybe, and leaves on the rocks or something. So that's something, you know, you get a different texture there. These are both navy and brown, I think would be the best way to put it. Navy and brown with some gray. But look at that. I mean, that texture, that's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. It's beautiful. If there's something you're looking for to make with the darker colors, the navies and the tans, absolutely. These would be great choices for that. Okay. She's sorting them all over there by number. She is a gem, y'all. You can't have her. You can't have her. All right. I have 2 navies here. BQ1 and BQC 49. And this navy here, it has a brown, kind of a tan in the background, tan designs on it. So it makes me think a little bit, makes me think of denim, actually. That kind of makes me think of denim. And this one is a little brighter. A brighter one, but still so pretty. So pretty. And I think that is a Jenny Bar one too, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Now let's go green, baby. Let's go green. All right, we're almost done. We're almost done with all the batiks. I mean, yeah, almost done. All right, so I have just a few more fat quarters here to show you, and then I have some books to show you, 2 books, and then to show you the quilts that I flashed over in the preview. All right, so this one here is BQC 35. This is also from Island Batik. It will go with so many of the Island Batik ones. It's just wonderful. So this isn't quite, it's kind of evergreen, but a little more blue on the evergreen side. Not quite a pure evergreen, but really nice. You know, when you're looking for just that color, you know, sometimes it's so hard to find the right color, right? Mm-hmm. That's why you need to have all of them, you know. And like I was going to the store and buying more fabric, and you know, my husband's like, you need more? You don't have that color? Believe me, I'm just as surprised as you that I don't have every color possible. I'm shocked. I'm shocked, I say. All right, here we have 4 more. These two are the same. I'm going to do those here. These 2 are the same. It is BQC 44, 43, right there. We saw this pattern earlier, didn't we? So you kind of have like the jungle. You're in all the lush green and everything. I love that. And of course I love turquoise. Aquas. I love that. I love that. Just bring that home. Bring that home. Okay. Next up, these 2 are the same as well. It is BQC 37 and 38. Look at that, like a little moon. And it's like, again, the Starry Night. That same Starry Night texture. I think that's very interesting. I like it. All right.
Kim said this is like blue spruce.
Blue spruce. Oh, that is a good one, Kim. Yes, like blue spruce. Last 2 batiks. Last 2 batiks. And then I'm gonna forecast here what I have. I'll show you guys what is coming up. Let me switch the thing. There we go. That is the one I want. Okay, so last 2 fat quarters that I have, last 2 batik fat quarters I have are BQC 36 and 40. And this is a lovely minty green. In fact, I think I'm going to hold it up and show it to you because you're not able to see how awesome this is. Oh my God, switch my camera view. Camera 1, camera 2. There you go. It's a beautiful minty green. You know, it's not too far one way or the other. It's really nice, a nice middle of the road there, minty green. And this one is an aqua with shades of this minty green in it. Oh, I think they would go together. I would, and that is my professional opinion. I think they would look really pretty there. So that is that's the last 2 fat quarters that we have. All right, I'll let you. She's organizing them all by number. I love that just so much. All right. Now, what we have, I'm going to lay out this one here real quick. See, preview for the coming attractions. All right, so this is a book for AQ7. If you have AQ7, and you don't already have this one, you need to get it because it's really good. They've recently upgraded EQ8, but they don't carry the books anymore. And you see, I have marked it down. It's AD. If you want this, just say AD. Oh, Kim, Kim has a message there. So if you want this one, just put AD in there and I will know exactly what that is. So EQ, I love EQ. For any designer, it is so super helpful. But even for me, when I was designing a quilt for my in-laws, and EQ, what I did, I'll have to show you a picture sometime, but what I did is, it was their 50th wedding anniversary. I made tree, an aspen tree, because they love to go see the aspen. So one side had an aspen tree of it, and then the other side of that had a bunch of pictures for that I'd printed on fabric. But then all around it, I had 4-inch squares. I had 49 of them. And if I could not have had EQ, that would have been No, it would not have happened because I could figure out the yardage and everything. So anyway, all right, I'll stop geeking out about that. But if you have EQ7, this is a great snag because you cannot. I looked up the prices, y'all, and some of them said it was like $75 to get this book. And I mean, I understand it's not the most current version that's out there, but I didn't change the price because, you know, well, for one, I'd already dropped it. And two, I couldn't get the sticker off and have it look nice. You know what I mean? That just, yeah, so I couldn't do that. So here this is, and I don't know, heck, you could buy it and resell it on Amazon. I don't know. But anyways, AD, this is applique drawing for EQ7, and it's very good. Very good. All right. Last item that we have here is one of my favorites. And I'll tell you it's my favorite because I have my own copy. If I really like something, I'll get multiple copies and, you know, spiral bind them and everything like that. But I didn't need to here. This is Jenny Bayer. She is my color hero, my absolute color hero. And yeah, she's my one of my color heroes. She does all of her quilts, as you can see this gorgeous quilt on the front, by hand. She does them all. That's the way she does it. She calls it found time. 10 minutes here, 45 minutes there, while you're waiting for the doctor, whatever. Usually when we're on our phones, she's working on quilt projects. But she's done some amazing stuff. And this book talks all about her technique to do hand quilting. So I'm going to open it up just a little bit here. Give you kind of a little bit of a tour. And I have to say, I have not done hand. I do a little bit of hand quilting. I've done some hand applique. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness. I've done a little bit of hand applique, but not the whole shebang, the whole hand piecing like she does. But this is still a gorgeous book just to look at. Photo after photo after photo, she's showing exactly what you need to do, step by step, how it's supposed to look. I mean, if you want a hand quilt, it does not get better than this. If you want a hand piece and hand quilt, you cannot do better than Jenny Bayer. I just have to say that. All right, so that is available. QBH, or say the Jenny Bayer book. I got you. I'll know which one it is. All right, guys. So we have just 3 more things to show you. Yay! Yay! I was having so much fun yesterday filming the little preview, right, with the little holding this up and putting it over my head and all that stuff. It was a blast. But, all right, so what we have is this, and I'm going to hold it up. Oh, I think I put measurements on the,
spreadsheet?
Yes, on the spreadsheet. So this is RBY 50. I'm going to, actually, let me put it under here while we're looking.
29 by 39.
Okay. This is oh, that's a totally wrong place. Okay, this is RBY7, and it's for $50, and it is
29 by 39.
29 by 39. 29 by 39. It is, think of it as a wall hanging or something on a table that would add a little zip and splash. It's a project I made, and I do have little hangers on it. I have little hangers here. See, there we go. See, they're fold over little hangers. They're very clever. My friend Tracy did that for me. Yeah, it'd be a nice little wall hanging. It'd be something that would drape really easy on a table. It was a series that I did with my friend Kate Colleran from Seems Like a Dream. We did a color series on Facebook a couple years ago when everything was on Facebook. But here, that's that, and you can see all about the blocks and everything like that if you go back and find that on Facebook. You recognize that backing? Oh, yeah, yeah. Yes, Kim, I think I got that from you, yeah? All right, so there is that, and then we have a Bargello, and this was kind of my first experiment in playing with a Bargello and learning more about it. And you can see, and it's Bargello size. It's not really big. We can check the price here in just a second. I mean the size here in just a second. But I had it as a wall hanging for a long, long time. Whoops, and it's upside down. Hang on. And I even had, look, I got the sleeve in there for you and everything. And this is all done with batiks and all different colors. But just a sweet little wall hanging.
It's 33 by 36.
It is 33 by 36, and I quilted it. And there you go. There you go. A nice wall hanging. It'd be a cute little gift for someone too. All right. And then the last one that we have, this one, I'll hold it up here. It's big. And it has quite a story. So this was in Love of Quilting magazine, and I'm sorry, I don't remember which issue. I can find out, but I don't remember which issue. And it was also part of a series. So what Love of Quilting wanted me to do is to take one of their classic patterns and kind of make it new, freshen it up a little bit and make it a little more modern. So what I did, let's see if I can.
Let me hold a corner.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. Okay. All right, so there you can see a lot of it. What I did is the whole design was these star blocks and then the 9-patch style blocks. And I decided, come over here. Oh, do I have one here? And I decided I was going to take 3 of them. A little closer. There you go. Don't worry, I won't get you in. 3 of them and increase the size on just 3 different spots. And thank you, ma'am. And that would make it a little bit more modern, just a little more interesting than the plain way. So there's 3. Oh, there's a star block. There's a big star block. So that's what I did, and it's also in a video that we did for the Golden Peak Media, the quilting company. It was Quilt My Style. So there's a whole video on it, on how I did it, and I picked the colors and everything. So that is, again, what's the size again?
61.5 by 80.
61.5 by 80. So it's a good full size. It's also, a throw, something on the back of the couch, whatever. It'll be good. It'll be good. All right. So any last bits? I'm going to put this right here behind me. I'll give you a second to chime in the comments. Any last thing that you want to see? All right, I'm going to get a sip of water. Okay. So, just remember, I will send you an invoice and email me too. Francine, if you're still on, send me an email. I want to make sure that I have your current information. I think I do. Yeah. So Francine, send me an email. And so we're going to be doing the 1st and the 3rd Tuesdays of the month. We're going to be doing the sales on those days for the foreseeable future. All right. Kim's broke. Okay. Kim, I don't know if you should spend money while you're on medicine. That's what I think. She's recuperating. But we're going to do this on the 1st and the 3rd Tuesdays of the month. I will be posting, again, be live on YouTube. I'll be posting previews a couple of days beforehand, so you know. But if you are just floating out there and you haven't subscribed yet, take this opportunity to subscribe. That way you know when I post it and when I go live. Absolutely. And it would mean so much to me, you guys, if you like, comment, share this with quilting friends that you have, with your guild, whatever. But that does so much for me in my place on YouTube. It's super helpful. I can't even say how much. It's really awesome when people can do that. So I think that's all that I have for today. It is definitely. It is totally. It's all that I have for today. We're done. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time.